Trusting in the Lord. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Our understanding is nothing compared to God's. We are very quick to rely on ourselves and forget about God. Trusting Him with our heart means surrendering to Him, even when you don't know what will happen. Once we start leaning towards God, we will find more peace and freedom from our sin. God will guide you in the right direction. Here's a verse that says how God guides us. Psalm 119:105. Your word is a lamp to guide my feet and a light for my path. God will guide you in the right direction. It won't always feel like life is perfect, but it gives you a light to hope for. In times of uncertainty, we don't need to see the whole path. Just trust God with every step. That's what this verse is saying. Always pray to the Lord for guidance. In the Bible, there's a verse that says Jesus claims to be the truth and He sets us free. In John chapter 8, verse 32, and you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. Jesus teaches that He's the truth and He will set you free. God's truth reveals who we are and how we are meant to live. When we accept the truth, it breaks our fear, the lies, and the sins that holds us captive. This verse is revealing that Christ is the way and He is the truth to setting us free from our sins. In our walk with Christ, our faith will be tested. Here's a Bible verse that explains that. James 1:12. God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love Him. This verse encourages us to stay faithful during the hard times. God will test your faith and you will face trials. He promises a reward, which the crown of life to those who endure to trusting in Him. True knowledge and wisdom comes from the Lord. Here's a verse that reveals that. Proverbs 1:7. Fear of the Lord is foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. True wisdom begins with fearing the Lord. Having the respect towards God and humbling yourself to Him is where true knowledge comes from. People who reject the Lord will rely on their pride and their own understanding. We need to remind ourselves each day that God's way is better, and putting our faith in Him will help us. Committing ourselves to God is what is key in our lives. Here's a verse that reveals that. Proverbs 37, verse 5. Commit everything you do to the Lord, trust Him, and He will help you. Commit to God and not the world. This means place our plans in His hands. It's not just believing in God, it's allowing Him to lead the way. When we make a full commitment, the Lord promises to act on His perfect timing. This does not mean everything will go your way or as expected, but God will provide and guide us along the way. It's up to you to make that choice. So, put your faith in Jesus and He will truly set you free.